A hug is more than just a physical embrace. It's a silent language of comfort, security, and intimacy. When you hold someone in your arms, you're sending a message without words, a message that says, I see you, I care about you, and you matter. The key to making a hug truly special is mindfulness. Instead of rushing through it, focus entirely on the person you are holding. Feel the contours of their shoulders and back, notice the warmth of their body, and let your heartbeat synchronize with theirs. This deep awareness transforms a simple hug into a shared moment of connection that lingers long after you've parted ways. It's not about the duration alone. It's about the intensity of presence, about making them feel recognized and cherished in a way that words often fail to convey. When hugging her, pay attention to subtle cues, the way she leans into you, the gentle tightening of her arms, the soft exhale that indicates relaxation. These small signs are windows into her emotional state, and responding to them thoughtfully can elevate the hug into something transformative. Make your embrace intentional, wrapping your arms around her with a sense of protection and sincerity. Avoid stiff or mechanical movements. Instead, let your body soften and your energy communicate warmth. Eye contact before or after the hug can amplify the feeling of closeness, signaling that your connection extends beyond mere physical touch. A hug done with attention and care reassures her that she is safe, valued, and deeply appreciated in that precise moment, creating a memory that resonates emotionally and spiritually. Timing is everything when it comes to giving a hug that feels meaningful. Whether she has had a stressful day, experienced a personal victory, or simply needs to feel grounded, choosing the right moment can heighten the emotional impact. When you approach her with genuine empathy, your hug becomes a comforting anchor amidst the chaos of life. Don't hesitate to pause for a beat before embracing her. That brief hesitation communicates anticipation and intentionality, making the connection feel deliberate rather than casual. Throughout the embrace, subtle gestures like tilting your head toward hers or gently resting your hand on her back can intensify feelings of safety and intimacy. This mindful attention ensures the hug transcends a routine gesture and becomes a profound expression of love and affirmation. Being fully present in a hug is what transforms it from a fleeting touch into a meaningful experience. Presence requires more than just physical proximity, it demands emotional attunement. Let your mind quiet, suspending distractions, and focus entirely on her. Notice the rhythm of her breathing, the tension in her muscles, and the way her body relaxes against yours. When you synchronize your breathing and energy with hers, the hug becomes a shared rhythm, a moment of unity where both of you feel grounded and understood. Presence communicates attentiveness and respect. It shows that you are not simply performing an action but engaging in a sincere exchange that honors her feelings and needs. This kind of awareness deepens trust, enhances emotional intimacy, and makes her feel profoundly seen in a world that often rushes past human connection. Physical touch is only one dimension of a truly meaningful embrace. Words and gestures surrounding the hug are equally important. Whispering a simple, heartfelt phrase or maintaining soft eye contact before releasing the hug can amplify its emotional significance. Even a gentle squeeze at the right moment can communicate reassurance, support, and affection. Avoid distractions like checking your phone or glancing away. These small lapses break the emotional continuity of the hug and reduce its impact. Instead, cultivate a sense of reverence for the shared moment, treating the embrace as a sacred pause in time where her comfort and emotional well-being take center stage. When executed with full attention, your hug becomes more than a greeting or farewell. It becomes a tangible expression of your care, empathy, and devotion. The subtleties of body language during a hug convey as much, if not more, than words. Relaxed shoulders, a gentle rocking motion, or tilting slightly to mirror her posture can signal empathy and understanding. Similarly, avoiding overly rigid or forceful grips ensures that the hug feels safe and nurturing rather than overwhelming. By tuning into these physical cues, you create an environment where she can let go of stress, anxiety, or guardedness. This careful attunement fosters a sense of psychological safety, allowing her to feel fully accepted without needing to explain herself. In essence, a hug done with deliberate presence acts as a silent affirmation of her worth and significance, leaving her with a lingering sense of warmth, security, and connection. A hug that is intentional and mindful resonates far beyond the physical moment, leaving an emotional imprint that can linger for hours, days, or even weeks. The power of such a hug lies in its ability to convey feelings that words often cannot: reassurance, understanding, appreciation, and love. When you embrace her with full attention and care, you are creating a memory, a tiny but meaningful experience she can carry with her through the stresses and uncertainties of life. That single act can evoke warmth and calm even when she is physically alone, reminding her that someone truly sees her, cherishes her presence, and prioritizes her well-being. It becomes a silent promise that in this vast world, she is not alone and that she is profoundly valued. Each element of the hug, the way you hold her, the duration, the gentle pressure of your arms, the subtle shift in posture, contributes to the emotional resonance. A slow, lingering hug communicates patience and devotion, while small, mindful adjustments to match her natural movements signal empathy and attunement. These nuances, often imperceptible at the moment, are what make a hug deeply memorable. By paying attention to these details, you transform a common gesture into an intimate ritual, one that communicates respect for her emotional state and acknowledges the complexity of her feelings. The hug becomes a vessel carrying not just comfort, but a message of unconditional presence and emotional availability. Beyond physical alignment, the timing of the hug amplifies its impact. Offering a hug when she is feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or uncertain conveys a deep level of understanding and support. The right moment can make her feel truly seen, as though you have instinctively understood her needs without her having to articulate them. Even in moments of happiness or achievement, a heartfelt hug magnifies joy, reinforcing the idea that her emotions, victories, and struggles are recognized and celebrated. When you consistently attune to her emotional cues, each embrace builds a tapestry of shared experiences that strengthens the bond between you, leaving her with a lasting impression of love and attention. Thoughtful hugs also function as a form of emotional communication that bypasses the limitations of language. In situations where words fail, a careful embrace can express solidarity, compassion, or encouragement with clarity that is often unmatched. When she is stressed, tired, or simply quiet, your presence through a hug reassures her without the need for conversation. She feels held not only physically but emotionally, a sensation that is profoundly grounding. This type of hug cultivates trust, demonstrating that she can rely on you for stability and comfort, even in moments of vulnerability. The emotional echo of such a hug stays with her, subtly reinforcing feelings of safety and connection long after the physical contact ends. Repetition and consistency further deepen the impact of these embraces. Each mindful hug reinforces her sense of being valued and special, creating a pattern of emotional reinforcement that becomes integral to your relationship. Over time, the memory of past hugs evokes comfort and reassurance automatically, becoming a touchstone she can recall during challenging times. Even when apart, the emotional memory of your hugs can soothe anxiety, remind her of her worth, and reinforce a sense of intimacy that transcends physical presence. This ripple effect highlights the long-lasting influence of a hug delivered with genuine attention and care. Physical subtleties amplify the emotional significance of a hug. The gentle pressure of your arms around her back, the slight tilt of your head toward hers, or the soft alignment of your body with hers signals empathy and attentiveness. Every minor adjustment communicates awareness of her comfort, creating a sense of harmony and mutual understanding. These seemingly small details carry an immense weight in emotional perception. They communicate thoughtfulness and intention without uttering a single word. A hug that attends to such nuances transforms the act from a routine greeting or farewell into an emotionally charged moment that leaves her feeling uniquely appreciated and safe. The psychological dimension of thoughtful hugs cannot be overstated. Humans have a natural need for connection, and touch is a primary way this need is met. When a hug is given with presence and sincerity, it satisfies the innate desire to be seen and emotionally supported. This form of physical empathy has been shown to reduce stress, release oxytocin, and strengthen emotional bonds, all of which contribute to a lasting sense of security and attachment. For her, the hug becomes not just a gesture but a sanctuary, a brief but meaningful escape where she is fully accepted, valued, and understood. Each time she experiences this, her trust and emotional openness toward you deepens, solidifying the relationship in profound ways. Mindful hugs also offer a unique opportunity to cultivate emotional intimacy through vulnerability. Allowing yourself to fully embrace her with intention communicates authenticity and emotional openness. In turn, she is more likely to reciprocate, creating a loop of trust and mutual understanding. When both parties approach the hug with awareness, it becomes a space where unspoken feelings can be shared safely, from joy to fear, comfort to longing. These moments of shared vulnerability are the foundation of deep emotional bonds, leaving her with a lingering impression of being cherished in a way that transcends ordinary affection. Emotional echoes of hugs are further strengthened when accompanied by subtle affirmations or small, thoughtful gestures. A whispered, "I'm here," or a gentle pat on the back can magnify the feeling of connection, signaling care beyond the physical touch. Even silent hugs can carry layered meanings such as support, reassurance, or celebration, depending on the context and emotional atmosphere. The cumulative effect of these layered gestures creates a rich tapestry of emotional memory that she carries forward, influencing her perception of closeness, trust, and love. Over time, these consistent, thoughtful actions make her feel deeply special, appreciated, and understood. Ultimately, the emotional echo of a thoughtful hug transforms both the giver and receiver, creating a shared space of connection that transcends time and distance. For her, it becomes a source of comfort, affirmation, and joy, a memory she can draw upon in moments of doubt or stress. Each intentional hug reinforces her sense of worth and the uniqueness of your bond, leaving her with a profound feeling of being treasured. By approaching each embrace with presence, attentiveness, and empathy, you cultivate a powerful, enduring form of emotional communication, one that ensures she feels genuinely special and valued in ways that words alone could never achieve.